Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So the first app we're going to be using is Face app. Then you click on Face app, you select the picture you want to select, and you click on impression. Then you scroll down to glance 2. Then the glance 2, I'm going to leave it in 3 because if I take it to 4 or 5, probably will be too much. So she doesn't have any hair on, so we don't need hairstyle. So we click on size. Then I just want her nose to be smaller a bit. Then I went ahead to click on makeup. So I scroll down to glossy and I just leave it in 2 because I don't want it to be too much. Then I went to skin and then I click on glowing. I want her skin. First of all, I use eye bag, no eye bag, but I kind of feel like it's too much, so I went back to glowing because I want that glow natural effect. I don't want it to look too edited, you understand? So I used glowing. I was kind of comparing the both together, but I finally used glowing. Then next I went to hair colors. This is not really necessary actually. Editing a makeup picture all depends on how the makeup is. So next we are going to my favorite part, which is the adjustment. Yeah, so I love this app so much because of the background layer and the face layer. And again, it depends on how you take your picture. If you want your background to be bright, if you want it to be light, it depends on what you want to achieve in your makeup picture, or in your picture rather. Because me, I love my background really dark, especially when I'm not on a white background. I love it really dark, so that the I don't know how to explain that, but it makes it look perfect when the background is darker, you know. So it's easy for you to edit the background and still edit the makeup, the picture itself, you get. I don't know if that makes sense. And most times when I'm editing, I always make sure that I lower my highlights, I lower my shadow, my saturation and contrast and whatsoever. So I because most of my pictures, I make sure that they are very light. I make sure that the picture is very very light, so it's easy for me to edit. And then if you are taking your pictures, make sure that the light you are using is not dark. You're using a very bright light, so that by the time you start editing, then it can go the way you want it. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay, so I clicked on preset and I'm trying to save the editing, so it's going to be easy for me to edit another picture with one click. So this is me just checking the before and after. Then the next app is Snapseed. We are using Snapseed to just heal. I only use it to heal whatever, to remove objects, background, to remove anything that I don't want. So we click on Snapchat and I went straight to healing. Then I started just removing the part that I feel like is not necessary. You can also use healing to remove any objects whatsoever, anything you don't want on your picture that is obstructing you, that you don't even like. You can use healing to just take that off. So anything, sometimes if it's a logo, like you don't want a logo on a particular picture, you can just use the healing to remove it, and it's going to remove it for you naturally without any traces. So in the process of using healing, make sure you zoom in and zoom out to see how it looks like. You zoom in and zoom out to check the before and after. You make sure that everything is looking flawless, then you save. Then the next app is Hairbrush. This particular app is like I used to call it one name like that. Forgotten the name though, because I only do body work here. Then I went straight to Magic and it will just come out excellent. Then I feel like the lip was too tinted, so I had to just off the tint I mean from the lips. Okay, so I went straight up to the most interesting part, which is the skin tone. This is me trying to highlight the parts that I want to make it look even, because I discovered that the face is lighter than the body, so I'm trying to highlight the parts that I'm highlighting the parts that I want. And again, you have to take your time over here because you don't want to go to the areas that you're not supposed to go to. Anyways, there's always an eraser that you can use to erase the part that you don't want, but at the same time you just need to be careful and you need to zoom in when possible. So The columns over there are different colors of foundation according to the app. So this process took me about few minutes before I could even it took me about 10 minutes because I took my time. I went on and I was trying to be careful at the same. Just make sure you zoom in and zoom out, zoom in and zoom out. Make sure you zoom very well, okay? Don't be afraid to zoom in and see what you're doing. That's the logic, okay? I'm still on it. I'm still trying to correct that. And according to Hairbrush, they said it's foundation. Those columns over there are foundation, so you can just pick any color that you want. So I click on dark circles and I'm trying to clean off the dark parts I have under the eyes. So I'm just trying to clean our eye bag at the same time, just trying to zoom in and zoom out because I can see a little crease under the eye. Probably maybe I didn't blend well or something. So next I click on iris, that's our eyeball, just increase it a little bit, and then I went to brighten our under eye by clicking on the brightening, all in the same column. I'm just trying to brighten in that particular place. I applied my eyeliner, then I went back to the skin tone just to increase the color of my eyeshadow. This place you don't need to choose any of the column, the foundation over there. Just click on the brush on the skin tone, then it's going to automatically bring out the color. It's going to enhance the color or saturate it anyhow you want it. Then make sure you zoom in and zoom out as usual to see how it looks. Then this is me trying to clean it because I noticed the eyeshadow was up to the brow, so I'm trying to just blend that part by cleaning it so it doesn't look too edited. Okay, so I'm just checking the before and after. Then it's time to whitening our teeth. Our teeth is already whitening, so I just want to just enhance it a little bit. I went to the whitening and I just whitening that part. Yeah, this is me saving, and that's just it. The next app is Facetune. This last but not the least. I don't really use this app much though because of the fact that I don't want to pay for it. Yeah, so most of the time I just blur my background because I love the way it blurs background here. It makes it look so natural. Even Face app too blurs background too, but this one I just like Facetune for that because it can give me the ratio. Instagram will not give you the Face app will not give you the ratio of how you want to crop your picture, but it's going to give you the ratio. You can see the ratio over there, and you can't post this on Instagram. You can't post a full picture on Instagram, so you just have to crop it anyhow. You just have to crop it according to the ratio. So an Instagram ratio is 16:2, I guess. Okay, so I blurred the background and you can see how natural that looks. And then I went to retouch and I just smoothened the lip a bit. Because I discovered that it was kind of breaking, so I just smoothened it a bit and I put it to 55. I don't want it to be too much, and I smoothened her body too as well. Just little, Facetune, if you do too much you regret it, so you just go little by little. You can tap in or you can swap. Depends on the one you want, but at the same time just make sure you don't leave it up to 60 to 70%. Okay, so I'm trying to think of what else to do over here. I'm just scrolling. Then I went to detail. I detail our eye, under eye. I just want the hair to come out perfect, and I zoom in very, very perfectly. And then that's just it. Before and after. I'm just trying to check. Please subscribe to my channel. If you find this video educating, please kindly subscribe to my channel. I'm getting tired of YouTube already because I barely get subscribers and I barely get views. But please help your girl, help me subscribe. If you love this video, please help me subscribe, and I would like to know which video you love to see next in my next video. Please comment below. I am open to questions. I am open to solutions. I am open to anything. Just talk to me, communicate with me. That's why I'm here, and I'm ready to learn. So thanks for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching to this extent. I really appreciate. Please subscribe to my channel. I'll see you up in my next video. Bye.